Hi, my name is Franco Rotoli, and I'm a learning experience expert on the Solidworks training team. Welcome to part 3 of tips and tricks with the FeatureManager design tree. In the last video, I talked about dynamic reference visualization, design binder, and markups to help with design intent, documentation, and communication. In this video, I'll show you even more ways to be more efficient and collaborative by using the rollback and freeze bars, feature comments, and other settings within the SOLIDWORKS options menu. Let's jump into SOLIDWORKS and get started. To finish out this series, I'm going to use the ski component again. At the very bottom of our FeatureManager design tree, there's a blue line. This is the rollback bar. In my training classes, I call this the SOLIDWORKS time machine. It allows me to go back in time in my design and see how this part was created. It also allows me to add features in before other ones. For example, these ribs need fillets, and I know there's a mirror feature that I'd like to take advantage of. I'll roll back before the mirror, add the fillets, and roll to the bottom. Now the fillets are before the mirror in the tree, and I can edit the mirror and add the fillets. This saves time and clicks. Speaking of saving time, let's talk about rebuild time. I've created this traction feature that takes a significant portion of the total rebuild time of this model. I know this feature and all the features above it will not change moving forward. There's really no need to rebuild these features over and over again every time I complete a feature. So I introduce to you the freeze bar. This is the yellow line near the top of my FeatureManager design tree. If you don't see it on your screen, it can be activated in the options menu. By moving this bar down past any features, they'll be frozen and not rebuilt. Let's compare the rebuild times before and after I drag the freeze bar below these features. About 6 seconds with no freeze. Just by freezing these features, the rebuild time is half a second. That's a 95% time savings. Now with all these features, other than renaming them, it's probably a good idea to have a place where some of the more critical features are explained. Of course, SOLIDWORKS has a tool for this. When I right-click on any feature or sketch, I can use the comment flyout to create a new comment. I like to call these sticky notes to my future self. I can add screenshots, images, and any other notes needed to give more detail to the feature. Features with comments have this icon. When I hover over the feature, the comment comes up on a pop-up balloon. All the comments in the part also show in the comments folder near the top of the FeatureManager design tree. By right-clicking the folder, I can view all the comments at once. Finally, the last tip in this series has to do with some settings available in SOLIDWORKS options. Now, I could spend an entire 20-part series discussing all the settings in here, but since we're talking about the FeatureManager design tree, I'll focus on this page. At the bottom, we see all the items that are available in the FeatureManager design tree. You can hide or show these at your discretion. The automatic setting will only show the item if there's information in it. For example, the surface bodies folder will only show if you have a surface body in your part. Most of the checkboxes are self-explanatory, but the one that I want to show you is arrow key navigation. With this option checked, I can select the rollback bar and use the up and down arrows on my keyboard to roll back the part or roll it forward. Thanks for watching this series of FeatureManager productivity tools. Even with 3 videos, we have just scratched the surface of how you can take advantage of all the tools that SOLIDWORKS has packed into the FeatureManager design tree. Check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. And for even more great content, click the link below where we have additional tips, tricks, and training courses.